Releasing nicotine dependency with true unity. In January, a lot of people want to stop smoking. But of course, you can stop smoking any day of the year. And it's so important because smoking is really, really bad for our health. And of course, a lot of people want to quit, but they quit their quitting and they start again. So that is why I'm making this video. The joke I always make is that the best way of quitting smoking is never to have started in the first place. But if you did start, it's very important to release this dependency step by step so you can choose health and well-being again. And of course, you need to recognize what is going on with you that you keep on smoking cigarettes. If you haven't watched any of these videos before, you can check out True Unity Explained or simply follow along with the steps. And if you want to work on a different addictive pitfall, there's also a general True Unity video about addictive pitfalls that you can watch and help you out with that. So now for smoking, everybody knows that it's bad. And yet I know people who tried to stop smoking 20 times already, or who've been smoking for 20 years and still feel horrible about it. And yet they were telling me how much they hate it while smoking. So that is why I made this video. And we're going to go and help you out by releasing this nicotine dependency in 3 steps. And the first thing is to release all mental dependency on nicotine. I release all mental dependency on nicotine. A lot of times when I talk with people who are smoking, they all tell me the same mental limiting beliefs. I can't quit. If I quit, I'm just going to start again. I need to smoke to relax. I need to smoke because I have a stressful job. I need to smoke because that is my only moment of enjoyment. All my friends smoke, so if I don't smoke, I won't actually feel part of my group anymore. Just breathe in and out and allow yourself to release this mental dependency, these limited beliefs on why you need to smoke, and just breathe in and out and realize you don't need that. You don't need to be dependent mentally on nicotine. You don't need to be dependent on smoking mentally. You can do it without smoking. Since none of us were born smoking, you started somewhere, and that means somewhere before you had a good life without your smokes. And you can get there again. Just breathe. I release all mental dependency on nicotine. If you have some more ideas or beliefs coming in, just stay there until you feel strong enough to actually feel like you can do the next step. Or if you notice yourself making more of these mental excuses after trying to quit or during quitting, simply go back to this step so you can release all those mental limiting beliefs, because lots and lots of people, billions of people, live every day without mental dependency on nicotine. The next step is I release all emotional dependency on nicotine. Just a lot of times people tell me that it's so enjoyable to smoke, and I actually don't know that because I never smoked. But that is the emotional dependency. And then I ask them, is there something that would be even nicer than smoking? And a lot of times they tell me a lot of healthier things than that. Getting a hug from a loved one, hearing a bird sing outside, having some sunlight, going on holiday. And I tell them, like, why are you not doing enjoyable things to yourself or with somebody else that are much better than smoking? Why then choose that smoke? So just breathe in and out and realize that you don't need to be emotionally dependent on nicotine. You can actually get a high, you can actually feel happy, you can actually get Oxycontin many different ways. And last but not least, I release the physical dependency on nicotine. This sometimes allows people to sway a lot when you've been smoking for many years. Physically, it can be really tough. That is, of course, why they have the gum and the plasters. So if you need some help with that, definitely do so. So you can actually release your physical reliance on nicotine step by step by reducing your plasters, by reducing your gum and actually moving forward without your physical dependency. Just breathe in and out and realize you can quit smoking for real. Thousands of people have done it. You can do it too. And if you need some help with that, don't hesitate to reach out to me.